Welcome to JD's Prep. All right, we're being given a graph for projections for future CO2 levels. We have the years 1990 to 2090, so we're really looking into the future with this graph. And there's three different lines, and those three different lines are representing different emissions levels. Business as usual being if emissions remain at current levels, constant 1990 emissions if they're staying at 1990 emissions level, and then half of 1990 emissions level. The important part is seeing that these three lines are all showing that trend over this 100-year period. Okay, so which statement is supported by the graph? Okay, this is an important part of the question, is supported by the graph, because there's a lot of answers here that are saying correct things about climate change and relevant things about climate change, but they're not supported by this graph. They don't have to do with this specific graph, okay? So climate change, melting of polar ice caps, not anything to do with this graph. And it also doesn't refer to CO2 levels impacting global average temperature. This statement about human activities having no effect on atmospheric carbon dioxide levels are definitely not supported by the graph. Now this last one, future generations can be affected by the choices of current generations. Now looking into the future, talking about future generations, that really aligns with what this graph is showing. Okay, it's showing emissions 100 years from 1990 to 2090, really showing that impact on future generations. All right, thank you for using JD's Prep.